Alright, so what's the one principle that you can use to maximize your time and maximize your income? It's simply to do the work once and get paid forever. As soon as you master and apply this principle, do the work once and get paid forever, your income has no limit, and your efficiency, everything changes. As soon as you do the work once, you are getting paid forever, forever, forever. Let's say you write a book once. You write a book once, or you create a business once. You set up a system once, and it pays you money forever, forever. The problem with having a job, or problem with doing any freelance work, is that, let's say you get paid £10 an hour, you are limiting yourself to £240 a day, provided you work a 24-hour shift. Now, when you do the work once, you're doing it literally once. You're like a film. You're filming the scene once. You're doing it once. You can't do work zero amount of times, and doing it more than once is repeating yourself or inefficient. Let's say you create a book once. You create a book once, you put it on Amazon, and you market it once. Provided that marketing is reoccurring or automatic or evergreen, people will buy that book and you will get paid forever. Let's say you build a business, and that business is running automatic and doesn't really need you. You've got a team, for example, managing it. You've done the work once, you've built the business, you've hired the team, you've built the product line, stuff like that, you've created the marketing line. You've done the work once, and you're now getting paid forever. Let's say, well, the other downside to this is you've still got to manage your business. Still got to update the book, for example. 10 years from now, that non-fiction book might need updating. Still got to manage it, but that is a heck of a lot less time required to maintain something as opposed to working on it every day, to keep chiseling away, to keep doing the work, doing the shifts, doing the hours. You don't want to be what I call being a firefighter to your business, where you're doing the day-to-day tasks, fulfilling the orders, contacting the customers, doing the day-to-day Excel spreadsheets and things like that. You want to outsource that and automate it, thus meaning you're doing the work once. You want to dedicate your free time to do what you want to do. Now, if you enjoy working on the business, that's fine, nothing wrong with that, nothing inherently wrong with that. But you want to do what you want to do with your time. And that could be working on the business, or working in the business and growing and expanding the marketing, expanding the product line. If there's a part that you're not a strength of, you're not very good at, say the bookkeeping, automate that or get someone else to do it. You're doing the work once, and you're doing the work on the stuff that you have a strength in. So if it's the marketing or the ideas side, automate all the financial side and focus only on the marketing side. Or even if you really want, have a team or automate the business as much as possible. So you've truly done the work once, and you can do whatever you want afterwards. You can be sitting on a beach, drinking pina colada for all you really care, depending on your priorities and interests. But the principle is to do the work once and get paid forever. Set up the system and automate as much as possible. The things that you don't enjoy, or the things you're not good at, automate. Have a machine, have a system, a computer, or people doing it for you, and ensure that the sales funnel is as evergreen as possible, so you're getting paid forever. If you create a non-fiction book on how to do X or how to do Y, then generally speaking, people are going to buy that forever. And the more of these you have, the more things you do the work once and get paid forever, the more you're expanding your means and expanding your income. This is the big difference between the rich and the poor. The rich continue to expand their means by inadvertently doing the work once and getting paid forever in all sorts of myriad of ways, stocks and businesses and all sorts of clever inventions. They are doing the work once and getting paid forever, meaning that their income and their means, their living standard is always on the rise. Now, when it comes to the income and doing the work once, entrepreneurship is about solving a problem. The more problems you solve and the bigger the problems that you solve, the more you are rewarded. That's important. That's the other side to realize, that entrepreneurship is about solving problems. So as soon as you can solve more and more problems, people will pay you more and more money for your product or service to solve their problem. For example, in this video, I'm talking about how to maximize your time and maximize your income. So when people watch this, they are learning more stuff about what they need, about what their problem is. So in this case, it's income, or they're struggling entrepreneurs, or whoever. They need to understand this principle. Do the work once and get paid forever. That's how you maximize your time and maximize your income. As soon as you can use this principle, master it and apply it, and use it as a benchmark, as like a standard, saying if when it comes to new businesses, oh, well, this business isn't going to be, isn't going to do the work once, I'm not going to be able to get paid forever, then you don't want to do it, you want to step away. Sometimes your best businesses are the ones that you never do. If it's something that you can't automate and can't do the work once, then I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't get involved in it. I want something that's automatic and something that can pay me again and again and again. And I do this again and again every day. So more of them, more little assets. People talk about having money working for you. They don't necessarily always talk about time, having time working for them. When you can do the work once, you've established it, you've created it. Then you put it out in the world, into the ecosystem and into your marketing sphere or things like that. And people will find it, people will consume it, people will buy it. And when they consume it, they attribute you as the author and see you as an expert. Do the work once, get paid forever. That is my benchmark. And that's really what if you value your time and value your income, that's what you need to use as a guiding principle to maximize your time and income. Do the work once and get paid forever. How cool is that? It's a little principle I devised while working for my mentor back in summer of 2016. I had plenty of time to think. I had plenty of time to ponder, and I just thought, how can I create a hands-off business? Do the work once and get paid forever. And that's what I've discovered as one of the two most important principles of business. Other one is you've got to be happy and competent in what you're doing. It's a little different, and I kind of touched on it earlier, but one of the two is do the work once and get paid forever. As soon as you've mastered that principle, you've got to separate time from money, and that's how you separate time from money. As I said earlier, if you're getting paid £10 an hour, you're exchanging 1 hour of your life for £10. That's fine, nothing inherently wrong with that. But it's not very efficient, not very smart. People talk about working smart, but they don't say how to work smart. And doing the work once and getting paid forever is one of the smartest ways. You're separating time from money. How cool is that? So I wrote a blog about this. Blog in the description below. Check out the blog. Subscribe as well, wherever the subscribe button is. More videos to come, more ideas to come, much more on the way. How crazy is that? How cool is that? Subscribe, more stuff on the way.